Hi, everyone, and welcome to a walkthrough of my Canvas course, Digital Citizenship and Technology. I designed this course with a strong focus on building an inclusive, learner-centered environment guided by best practices in online teaching and learning. I will walk you through how I've addressed each of the 11 success criteria in both the structure and functionality of the course. So first, I'm going to show you the Getting Started module, where the students will work through the first page that I created, which is the welcome page. When students first join the course, the first section offers the course description and a legend. So they can scroll through that, and then they can see the legend where there are different images that will prompt them to do different things as they work through the course. There's also a friendly introduction that right away gets them to introduce themselves using VoiceThread. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Digital Citizenship and Technology. My name is Miss Vera, and I'm really looking forward to learning and growing with you this term. I'm the Director of Educational Technology and Innovation here at Crescent School, and I've designed this course to help you become thoughtful, responsible, and confident. I think that this helps set the tone right at the beginning for belonging and community. The course includes also weekly reflective journals and peer-to-peer discussion activities that foster student voice, ownership, and connection through the modules. It also allows for community building right off the bat using Figma. So I'm going to walk you through that. So each module or each unit has a community share where the students are asked to share that isn't content-based. And really interesting, this Figma tool, if you haven't used it, there are many things that you as an educator can do and use with it, but I just love the different tools that it has. It has an embedded, stopwatch, ambient music, post-it notes, different ways that students can share collaboratively. I've had a class of 20 on this all at the same time, throwing up sticky notes and sharing ideas. So a really great tool if you miss Jamboard, which I used to use all the time. Just a lot of fun, different things that you can create with this. It also has an AI tool where it can generate different templates for you. But this is a really fun way for the students to share and build community that is not related to the curriculum. Along each module and each unit, there are clear learning goals set out. I've called them focus outcomes. So each module opens with a clearly stated learning objective that aligns with curriculum expectations. And these goals are repeated and reinforced through both the instructional content and assessments, helping students understand what they're working towards and why it matters. I really love Canvas for the simple, consistent layout across the modules, the navigation buttons, the section headers, the ability to embed multimedia and follow the same structure each unit. And I've limited the number of clicks needed to access materials and included a visual map to reduce cognitive workload. So I am showing emojis on the actual titles of the lessons, and I also have the images that you see when you go from lesson to lesson. I am showing both strictly to show the teachers at Crescent and the administration at Crescent the vast ability and how you can use images and emojis in multiple areas. All the resources that are housed on the page are, within folders and assignments and multimedia, and each module is clearly labeled by unit and theme, making it easy for students to stay on track. And again, using those icons as you go from lesson to lesson really does help. So I have definitely embedded many types of multimedia, and using the tools like Studio and VoiceThread has really been helpful. I can show you the VoiceThread that I used as an example, using digital footprint as a lesson, asking students to reflect on these 12 to see what they use most or what they think is the most important. I've also used tools like Edpuzzle, super easy to engage students, and it really is clean looking how it's embedded, and it just takes you out to Edpuzzle once you log in. I've also used Canvas's embedded quiz and test tool, which is really great and easy to use. I'm not sure why that's not showing. I'll go back to that one. Not sure why that's not showing. I've also used Pear Deck to also help engage the students, and that would be used during synchronous time. Also using polls during Zoom meetings for synchronous time, and using Mentimeter. Love that tool. Great way to get engagement while you are synchronous and with the students live. Really encourages collaboration and reflection, and really encourages deeper participation and thinking. So I've used a lot of different assessments, including a mix of formative and summative tasks, from quizzes, media projects, student-created infographics. I will also plan on providing direct feedback through Mote, and the rubrics are embedded in a lot of these assignments in Canvas. As you can see here, really easy to use. The course meets accessibility guidelines with alt text on images, captions on videos, screen reader friendly formatting, and students can adjust font sizes using browser tools, and I've provided audio versions of written instructions where possible. And then I will take you to one more lesson I wanted to highlight. Oops. If I go to Unit 2, the digital timeline, I've embedded Padlet, so another really great collaboration tool. Lots of opportunities for collaboration, and students can connect through discussion boards, group activities, scheduled video check-ins. I've also embedded a calendar on Canvas to help the students figure out when synchronous time is, when my office hours are, and using Canvas Pronto messaging for real-time support has come in handy. Group tasks are structured using Google Docs and slides. And Whoops. I also wanted to highlight the different guest speakers. A central theme of the course is responsible and ethical technology use. So the modules explore privacy, digital footprints, equity and tech access, and students can also engage in action-based tasks like creating a digital code of ethics for their peers. And I've also included many guest speakers. And I will obviously record these guest speakers with their permission and post on Canvas. All of our synchronous meetings will be recorded and posted so students can review them at their leisure. Canvas integrates, seamlessly with Google Workspace, which I use for collaborative assignments and submissions. And I've tested all embedded tools across devices to ensure functionality, and I would provide also backup PDFs and different versions of the materials in case of technical issues. I've used AI integration for personalized learning. I've included an optional AI-powered tools like Grammarly for writing support, and a formative assessment tool that offers instant feedback on quiz performance like Pear Deck. So using that Pear Deck really helps. The course also includes a lesson on how AI affects our mental, emotional, and digital well-being. It emphasizes AI's dual nature, how it can offer beneficial tools, but also carries risks such as data privacy issues and biased algorithms. So again, the AI health and wellness lesson is right here with an embedded video. And I used Diffit to create this lesson, which is another example of how AI can be helpful. All right. Well, thank you for taking a walk through with me. My goal was to create a course that's not only organized and engaging, but truly supportive for all learners. And I welcome any feedback you have, and I look forward to hearing how you've designed your own courses.